Full body seated Pilates for strength and endurance. Thank you so much for joining me for another workout. Or if you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Jessica. Let's get you set up for today's workout. This is a completely chair-based workout, so of course you will need that. You can also add in a unweighted Pilates ball or anything that you have in place of this. Of course, if you don't have any equipment at home, there is still plenty of work for you here today. All right, get everything set up and we're gonna get into that warm-up right now. We'll start here taking our Pilates ball, pillow, towel, whatever you happen to have handy in between the thighs. And if you don't have any equipment, you just go ahead and fill in and keep space best you can. Nice, easy side to side, a little bit on the balls of the feet here. Drop the shoulders, neck sitting nice and tall. No such thing as perfect posture, just find posture that feels good in your body. Flatten those feet and then knees side to side. They're not going to move as much, but we're just bringing some gentle mobility into the joint. Great job there. Give that ball a little bit of a squeeze up with the heels. At the same time, give me some wrist circles here. We'll take a few more of these. Plant those heels, wrist circles opposite direction, and this time lift the balls of the feet off of the floor, keeping the heels connected. Wiggle those fingers, keep tapping those toes. A few more here. Grab this ball gently, and we're gonna go ahead here right to the chest. Turn it to the right, extend it out. Feel a stretch through the left back there. To the center, turn it to the left, extend it out. Stretch on the right side. One more each side. Core muscles are pulling up and in, bracing here, making sure that they are warming up, getting ready for today's work. Great job. Step it to the right. Step that left leg in. Left arm here, we'll take 3 circles backwards. Drop that hand, 3 circles forwards. Step it back into the center. Open these arms, pass the ball, light squeeze of the fingertips. Start picking up your pace just a little bit here. Stretching open through the chest, belly button stays stacked in between the hips and the rib cage. We're not pushing that low back forward. I'm going to remind you of that a few times here today. Last one here, leave it to the right hand. Turn yourself that way, step that right foot in, 3 circles back. Three circles forward. To the center, go ahead, take it here to the chest. Squeeze it in between the palms, roll it up. You can open the fingertips for a stretch here at the top. Even them out. Squeeze through the palms, turn it forward, and lift. Warm up those grip muscles. You're going to be holding onto the ball with the hands for a good portion of our exercises today. Make sure those wrists stay nice and happy. Let's go ahead here, get into our first exercise. Drop that ball down in between the legs. Scoot those hips forward in the chair where you feel like you have the ability to move the lower body, but you still feel really well supported. All right, give it a squeeze here. You want to be clear of the knee joint, not just the kneecap. So back a good ways. You're on the softer part of those thighs. Kick the right leg here. You're still squeezing the ball with both legs. Now, take half kicks right in the middle. So you're not going all the way up, not all the way down. You're still squeezing this ball. 3 more here. Ease that on down. Great job. Release the ball to the right hand. We're going to take it out to the side. Wrist is going to be facing, well, palm is facing up. Wrist is going to roll in, light stretch, and take it back out. So think about rolling the hand in as you bring this ball in. Shoulder stays out of the ears. If it's uncomfortable in the wrist for any reason, modification here. Eliminate the wrist movement and just move through the arm. Let's go ahead here, right in the middle. Feel the shoulder and the bicep working nice and easy. If at any time that wrist gets fussy, eliminate it from the movement. Last 3 here. And ease it back down in between the thighs. Great job here. Again, way back away from that knee joint. Give it a good squeeze. Squeeze as much as you can here. Plant those feet. Left leg extended up, all the way up and all the way down. Stay away from pain. You can shorten that up if you need to. Now, right in that middle half of the work. So we're going to skip that bottom 4th and the top 4th. You're staying right here in between. We could have different numbers if we're moving at different paces, but I'll let you know when you've got about 3 more. About 3 more to go here. Keep squeezing that ball. And last one there. Great job. Take it out to the left hand. Extend it out. Roll it all the way in. See how the wrist feels on this side. Different sides of the body. Could be a totally different story. Shoulder stays out of the ear. Core muscles pulling up and in. Great job. Take it to a pulse. Wrist involved, maybe, maybe not. Do what's right for you, what feels good in your body. Three more here. And great job. Go ahead, take it back in between the thighs with that ball. You're going to squeeze both of them, and I want you to think about these big sitting muscles. I want you to squeeze them up and underneath you. Release and pulse there. Good. You might feel yourself popping up and down in the seat a little bit. That means that those muscles are working. They're contracting. They're tightening up. It's going to lift you up a little bit, and then as you release, they soften and relax. Keep squeezing that ball, working on those inner thighs. Three more pulses here. And relax. Great job. Take the hands. Now we want this flat part of the palm. I don't want to stress out the wrists or the fingertips more than what we need today. So with the palm down here at the bottom, squeeze, pulsing in on the ball. Shoulders stay out of the ears. Three more. Back in between those legs. Squeeze, engage through the sitting area. Three more. Great job. Go ahead, release. Again, find that ball. Instead of low, we're going to take it to middle. Pulse it here. Flat part of the palm, wrists nice and straight. Three more. And you guessed it, back in between the legs, step them in, squeeze. Really challenging to work these sitting glute muscles in a chair. I really want you to engage with them here today. The stronger these glutes are, the better everything feels and functions in the body. Keep squeezing that ball using those inner thighs. Squeeze those sitting muscles up underneath you. Great job. We're going to go a little bit longer on this round. You've got it here. 3 more. And 1 release. That is the last time you're going to see that exercise here today. You have done a great job. Let's go ahead and take this ball a little bit overhead now. Again, flat part of the palm, no bending through the wrist, and we're not really using the fingertips a whole lot here. Pulse it together. Core muscles pulling up and in. Great job here. We're going to release that ball down, take it out underneath the right leg. If you need to step to the side a little bit, I'm going to go this way just so that you can see what we have going on. If you need to step to the side so you have a little bit better path of movement, that's okay. You can just move yourself around. We're going to lift the foot off the floor and squeeze that ball. Make sure that the knee feels happy with this. You don't have to squeeze hard, just pulsing here. Smaller movement if it's uncomfortable in any way. And release. Great job. If you are turned to the side, go ahead, bring it back to the front. We're going to lean forward slightly. Ball is here to the center. This one involves those fingertips, so work on strengthening those hand muscles here. Right arm straight back to the center. Open it out. Knee tuck. Right arm to the left, open, right knee tuck. It's okay if you miss something, lots of moving parts here. Great job. I almost missed that one. Doesn't have to be perfect to work. Great. We'll take one more set here, each of those movements, and bring it back to the center. Fingertips and hands will get a little bit of a break. Let's go ahead and take it under that left back knee. And you're just squeezing this lower leg up and in towards that stronger upper thigh in the back there. So squeeze the ball. It's okay if it runs away. You can pause the video, go chase it down. Sometimes they escape. Remember, core muscles pulling up and in. Great, we have 3 more. And release, a beautiful job. Okay, back to that same movement, that 3-part movement that we had. We're gonna reverse the sides. It's okay if you mix it up. Don't get frustrated with yourself here. Just keep it light, keep it fun, keep moving. Left hand to the back. Squeeze those tricep muscles here in the back. Bring it back to the center, to the right hand. Open it out, knee tuck, and it goes back to the left hand. Follow me. I will keep it a little bit slower in case you get lost, but if you've got it, speed it up. Let's take one more set here. Great job. Go ahead here. Bring it to the center. We're going to go back in between those knees. Give that ball a squeeze. Walk those heels underneath you, and we're going to pulse up here. At the same time, you're going to include those hands. There's no resistance here. But what I want you to do is work to bring those elbows into the sides. As you squeeze those elbows in, you're going to feel these muscles fire up just a little bit more. You don't have a lot of weight, just the weight of the lower arm here. So do your best to find some work. Great job here. It shouldn't be totally easy, but it is easier on the joints. Make the muscles work. Just keeping those joints happy. Keep squeezing the ball. You have a lot going on here. It's okay if you forget. I'll just keep reminding you. Squeeze those elbows in. 3 more. Beautiful job here. Go ahead, find that ball. We're going to take it down to the right side. Ball is going to come overhead. We're going to go to the right, to the center, open it. Great job here. Here to the left and open. And again, it's okay if this gets a little mixed up, or maybe you go to one side when you should have gone to the other. Please do not worry about it. It doesn't have to be perfect for it to work for us. Great job here. I'm pretty sure I've missed a few, so apologies if I've somehow messed you up. We're going to go one more each side, or just even out your sets. Ball comes back in between those thighs. Give it a good squeeze here. Same thing for those arms. Squeeze those elbows in. Feel those biceps fire up. Nice and relaxed through the fingers. Walk those heels underneath you and pulse. Heel raise, squeeze the ball, engage through those arms. Feel those biceps work. Shouldn't be crazy, you know, like if we had big heavy dumbbells, it's not that much work, but it shouldn't be just nice and relaxed, nice and easy either. Find something in between. Challenge yourself here. And release. Find this ball. We're going to, instead of pulsing further out from the body, we're going to pulse further in. So ball is closer to the chest this time. You can use those elbows for help. Just make sure that as that bend enters the wrist, that they stay happy. If it's not happy, lower them down and press bigger through the palms of the hands using less shoulders and chest. Pulse it here. Tap out to the sides. I am going to take this modification. My wrist is a little fussy here today. I'm going to set that good example. Awesome job. Step the right leg wide and the left. Take it up and in here. Pulses if you can, bigger and slower if needed. Great job here. You can give me some toe taps. You can give me heel raises if you'd like to get the lower body moving too. I find that as I struggle, my toes start tapping anyways. Great job here. Take this ball to the right hand. We're gonna step those feet in, pass it side to side here. Core muscles pull up and in. Try to eliminate all this bouncing from the upper body. Think about finding that posture in your upper spine that feels good, and then holding it there, really using those core muscles to keep that posture in place. Let those shoulders work. Fingertips are working. Leave those feet together. Right hand, pulse it up. Butterfly legs here. Shoulder stays out of the ears. You're just raising the ball halfway overhead. I know, you're gonna feel that shoulder. You've got this. Pass it up and over to the left. Right arm gets a break. Good. Somehow I've gone more into a calf raise than a butterfly leg. Open and close here. Let those outer thighs have a little bit of work here today. We've done a lot of inner thigh work. We have just a little bit more here to go. You're doing so good. Hang in here. All right, bring it on down. Great job. Wiggle out those arms if they need it. We're gonna go here. Ball is gonna go to the left hand. We're gonna go down and over the right leg. Open it back up. Try to pair this up with an exhale. So the lungs and the belly are not full of air as you are trying to, move forward. Easier on an empty belly and empty lungs. Modification here from the chest if it's just a little too big in the shoulder. 3 more here. Last one. Great job there. Take that left arm out. Circles forward. You can keep this lower. Core holding tight, really stabilizing the trunk of the body so you're not bouncing around as this arm is moving. Really static through the center of the body. Take this arm backwards, circles here. Left arm is going to get a break. Beautiful job. Take it on in. Give that left arm a shake if it needs it. Right arm is going to come up. We're going to come down and over the left knee. If you need to, take it from the chest instead of extended all the way out. Three more here. Last one. And then you guessed it, forward circles with this right arm again. Engage those core muscles, resisting the movement in this arm, wanting to move the trunk of the body. If it's not perfect today, that's okay. Do what you can, and in time, you will be able to do more. Take it back. Great job here. To the center of the chest. Wonderful job. I want you to use those fingers and thumbs. Squeeze this ball and then lean it off to the right. Extend it out. Heavy in the hips to the center. Squeeze to the left. Speed it up. Reach those arms out. Make sure the neck feels good. Core muscles working here. Plant those feet heavy into the floor. Let them get a little bit of a push into the floor here. making sure that they're working to keep you grounded. You have one more exercise after this one. That's the good news. Maybe a little less good news. It is an exercise that we need to repeat on the right and the left side, but you're almost there. One more set of these here. Don't forget to use those fingertips and thumbs. Great job. Okay, bring yourself a little bit forward in the chair. Ball goes under the right leg. Squeeze this heel under, pulse it up. Core muscles working to keep the body up. You're not leaning away from the work. You can if you need to, but find where you can control and then hold that work there. Nice, strong upper thigh muscle, nice, strong hip. And of course, core is involved here. You've got this. Keep pulsing, keep squeezing that ball. Release that one on down. Great job. Like I said, it's good news. To the left side, same thing. And then we'll end with a couple great stretches and you'll be on your way to have a wonderful day knowing you did something good for yourself. I know we don't always look forward to the workouts. Sometimes it's a little bit of a part of the day that we dread, but it always feels so good when you've gotten it done and you're like, yes, I am glad I did that. We don't really regret getting that workout finished. So sometimes, though we might not be in a big hurry or always so motivated to get it started, it's always nice when it's done. Ease that on down. Great job here. Let's go ahead and repeat some of our warm-up stretches for our cool down. Ball lightly in between the legs. You have had enough work here today. Side to side here. Now this time, get a little bit of a counter turn if that feels good. Core muscles are pulling up and in to support that low back. And last one here. Flatten those feet. Easy through the knees. Take this ball and let's go ahead. Right hand, left ankle, circles here. Doesn't matter which direction they're going. Just reverse them now. Get ahead, get these joints moving, get ahead of any little bit of muscle soreness we may have. Left hand, right ankle. Just start going one direction and then reverse. Ball comes back to the center. Let's go ahead, step that right leg out, push the ball out at the same time, kind of arch and tuck the back. Open this left arm back up, send it back in. Step to the left. Arch the back, right arm comes up and back to the center and open. Great job here. Just hold the ball at the chest. If you have somewhere handy, I kind of started putting this basket here so I could just toss my equipment there. Or under the chair always works, except these do tend to roll away. You don't want any tripping hazards as you get up. Neck circles here. And then let's go ahead, bring those hands back as far as you can without stretching anything forward. Up overhead, switch the ball, other side. Stretch through those shoulders, easy movement. If overhead is uncomfortable in the shoulder joint, you can just open them out wide. We're gonna go there anyway, so if you feel like you might be missing out on that really good chest stretch, we're going to take a few of them here. Open out without pushing the stomach forward. Great job. Bring it to the center. Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. I hope that it was exactly what your body needed and that you feel amazing. And like I said earlier, you feel accomplished. And although this may not have been a part of your day that you were really excited to get to, you are done and you got it finished. You made this time for your health and fitness, and that is always so amazing. So please, I hope that you feel not just good physically, but mentally as well. You're like, yes, I did that. I got it done. I feel so amazing. So anyways, I will have more workouts for you guys, of course. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Please consider joining me for your next amazing workout. Easier to do that if you are subscribed to the channel, but you are all done for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys again soon.